And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and analysts. Yes, traders, right? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world, and analysts. Right, you're first an analyst if you are a beginner trader. we talked about this yesterday, right? Anyway, everybody, welcome. This is Mike talking to you, Mike the FX boss. So maybe in the future, maybe I'm going to be your boss too, we don't know. Anyways, 1 year, right? If you're a complete beginner, it's going to take you 1 year more or less to learn about the Forex market, right? So today, what do we have? Today we're going to talk about how to confirm the trend, right? And before I forget, everybody, if you want the free manual, alright, like this one, it's the same, it's on PDF or you can print it out. Just send me an email. Alright, it's completely free. It was courtesy of two of my students from 2022. They build it together. Okay, and if you want, you can follow me also on, if we go here and if you put Dukascopy Academy, if you want, Dukascopy Academy, YouTube, it's, if you go to playlist and you have full systematic Forex course, it's still running. Alright, this is a propaganda anyway, it's still running, so you can follow me there too if you want. Alright, so today we're going to talk about how to confirm a trend, right? Yesterday, lesson number 1, we are talking about the technical structure about the Forex market. We're talking about that everything starts from the monthly bands. Now, if you open AUDJPY on the monthly chart, then the logical question is, alright, so how do I know where is the right time to me being an analyst first, right? How do I know when is the right time to me telling my trader, in an institution such, that, oh, let's short AUDJPY, or the easy ones to spot, right? Let's short NZDJPY at the monthly bands. Let's short Canada JPY, which is not at the monthly band yet. Okay, so the simple answer is you need to learn how to confirm trends. All right, and I'm going to leave for this time today. We're going to leave AUDJPY, and I'm going to delete a few things. Now on trading view, here on the left side, up in here you have some letters and some numbers. You have the O, which stands for open. You have H, which stands for high. I'm going to explain to you. You have L, which stands for low, and then you have C, which stands for close. So open, high, low, close. And if you're wondering what is this about, it's talking about these candles. All right, so when you have a candle like this, just an example, okay, you have the tail or the wick and something like this, just an example. So open would be this one. If it's bullish, right, it's going to open in here. Okay, and yes, you have blue and white, correct. Okay, so let's talk about first the white candle, all right? The white candle. Okay, so the white candle generally opens down in here. Why? Because it moves up. Okay, it's not the purpose today. We're not going to talk about candles. We're going to talk about how to confirm a trend. But just for you to have a notion, what is, when we say open, high, low, close, what are we talking about? So this would be the open price, you know, and then this candle went up to here. So this level up in here, this would be the H, this would be the high. Alright? So no, it's not always about the body of the candle, it's many times, you know, it's the tail that the candle leaves behind, it's the wick, alright? And then, you know, let's say that the market went down, you know, it's the candle, it's moving, right? If you go on the 1 hour chart or 1 minute chart, even better, you know, so down in here this price would be the low, exactly, this would be the low of the candle. And finally, you know, because it closed white, you know, it's orange, but anyway, you know, it's the representation of white, you know, no, this one would be then the close. Okay, hopefully it's not too complex, too complicated, you know. This means that the when the candle was forming was, you know, started like this, then it went up, you know, and moving up and down, hit the high for the time frame, you know, we are on the monthly because it's lesson number 2, and then it went down because, you know, the bears kick in, you know, and down, you know, find the low, and then to reverse it and go back up and closed up in here. Alright? Now, as a matter of fact, we can go to the 1 minute chart. Give me a second if we have, do we have 1 minute? Just for you to see how, and we are up in here, right? Maybe I should find a better currency, you know, this is AUD JPY. And see this blue candle, right? Now the previous one it's closed, but look at this candle, see how it's moving? It's moving, see, it's moving, right? It's the 1 minute. So it, now because it's bearish, now it's going down, so it opened here, alright? It's going to be the same, just in the opposite direction. Now this would be the high of the candle, you have the tail here, or the wick, you know, it leaves the tail behind, and already, you know, it closed. Now look at the next candle. See, this is the open, this is the high, so far. Now we're going to see how it's going to close, going down, is going down, up and down. See how it's forming the candle? See, it lifts, it went down, so far. Now this is the low so far. It's not closed yet, but so far of this candle on the 1 minute, this is the low. That's the high, the tail, you know, that's the low. It opened here, now we're going to see how it's going to close. Maybe it's going to go lower, or it can go up or two, you know. And see, it broke the lows, you know. So now this is the new low. Alright, turned bullish, right? Okay, so I'm going to hide this one, you know. So as you can see, this is the low, it went down, right? And up, this is the high, alright? And then this is the open and this is the close. So going back to the monthly chart, we're going to learn candles and candlestick formations, but for the time being, I just want you to... Are we on the monthly chart? Monthly chart? Yes, we are, okay. Very good. This is just for you to understand how, you know, when we say open, high, low, okay, how this works. And remember, a blue candle can turn white, or the white candle can turn blue, you know. So the open, it's not going to be down in here, it could be up in here, it's going to reverse the open and the close, right? So for the bullish candle going up, it's going to open down in here and it's going to close up in here, of course. I mean, this is common sense, right? Because it's bullish, it's going up, but sometimes the bullish candle is going to open here, but then is going to close down in here, leaving a tail like this. So the close is going to be down in here, right? I don't want to complicate too much, you know. Anyways, this is how the high and the low works. Send any questions if you have to. We're going to work more on detail when the class about candlestick formations come. Alright, now, so how do I know as a good analyst first that now this market is ready to fall? Okay, so logically the answer is, well, when it's going to start to do a downtrend, right? It's going to uptrend, downtrend. You've heard these terms already, I believe. Okay, now we have a rule, non-negotiable rule. In confirming trends, I can only consider closed candles. Alright, that's a rule. Oh yes, but I don't want to hear yes but. There is no yes but, that's the rule. In confirming trends, I can only consider closed candles. So if I'm on the monthly chart, I need to wait for the, today it's 7th of May 2024, so I need to wait for the next 23, 25, I don't know, let me check. So 31, in May we have 31 days, now it's 7, alright, so 31 minus 7, you know, I need to wait for the next 23 days for the candle to close to, you know, for me to understand, alright, what is happening with the trend. Okay? Yeah, give me a second, I'm going to explain to you. Now, for you to confirm a trend, you must understand and learn, you know, what is a high and what is a low. So let's get to it. A low, it's a center candle with two candles on the left, if trading is allowing me, with two candles on the left and two candles on the right with higher low values, and those candles come in all shapes and colors, you know. It could be a doji, you know, dragonfly doji, some of you know the names, you know. And give me a second, I'm going to do something like this. Alright, and I'm going to put a tail in here if trading is going to allow me to. There you go. Alright, so a low, what we call a low is a center candle. That's the rule, with minimum two candles on the left and minimum, could be more, but minimum two candles on the right with, and that's key, higher low values. That's the rule, alright? That's the rule. So this is just theory and graphically, you know, something like this and something like this. Now, as you can see, this candle here, the second candle, double click, there you go, the second candle, so this is the center candle with two candles on the left. The second candle on the left, it's lower than the previous one. Can you see it here? So some might be asking, oh, but this candle is lower. It doesn't matter, that's the definition of a low. A low is a center candle with minimum two candles on the left and two candles on the right with higher low values, higher low. So how do I'm going to identify, you know, higher low? Well, with the L up in here. Trading, you could make this, or maybe there is a way to increase the scale of the L and the number, but anyways, the L is going to show me, you know, if this is a low or not. Now, if I zoom in, it's a no-brainer. If I zoom in AUD JPY, and if I take a look at this candle here, the blue one, you know, I can clearly see that, alright, you know, this is a center candle and it has two, come on, trading view, it has two candles on the left and two candles on the right with higher low values, right? I can clearly see, hopefully you too, we can clearly see that, oh, this is the center candle with the tail, you know, and those are the two candles on the right and two candles on the left with higher low values. Now, if you don't agree or believe or whatever, scroll with the mouse, you know, so, and look at the number up in here, how the L is going to, give it a second, how the L is going to change. So I made the mouse on the center candle. What is the L? 8.6. L is the representation of low. So what is the number? 86058, right? Now I'm going on the right side, the first candle. So remember 8605. Now the first candle on the right it's 87, right? So it has a higher, or let me ask you a question. Does it have a higher low value? Center candle 86. Look how the number is going to change up in here. 86 on the right, 87. And the second candle on the right, even better, it's 89. So this is a center candle with two candles on the right with higher low values. Alright, now if I go on the left side, on the first candle on the left, what is the L number? What does it say? It says 90, right? And then if I'm in doubt, I'm going to go on the left, I'm going to scroll the mouse on the second candle on the left from the center candle. Second candle on the left, what is the L? 87. So center candle 86.058. Second candle on the left 87. So this is, you know, the confirmation that this is a low based on the definition that you must learn, dear future professional millionaire trader. You know, you must learn this definition. A low is a center candle with minimum two candles on the left and minimum two candles on the right with higher low values. Right, so my English again, you know, and higher, you know. Alright, now this is easy to spot, right? Now what about if I ask you, alright, you know, is this one a low? And again, give me a second. Some are easy to spot, some are not, right? So give me which, alright, this one, this would be the even better example. Alright, you know, we have this candle here, you know, no body, you know, it's just tails, wicks, and, you know, it has no body. Question, is this a low? You know, and you might be asking, boss, I don't know. Well, the rule states a low is a center candle with two candles on the right, which we have, and two candles on the left, which we do have, with higher low values. So again, I'm going to go up in here, I'm going to scroll the mouse left and right, and I'm going to look at the L number. So center candle 9301. If I go on the left, 935, so yes, the lower value it's higher. If I scroll the mouse on the second candle, you know, it's 9278. So center candle 93, center candle, the low it's 93.012, right? 93. But if I scroll on the second candle on the left, it's 92. So is this a low? Alright, exactly, no, that's not a low, because doesn't, you know, this is the requirement, so it doesn't apply with the requirement of the rule. Alright, now for me to confirm a trend, I need to learn also what is a high. And it's a no-brainer, right? If a low is a center candle, you know, then a high is going to be, everything is going to be the same, just in the opposite direction. So the high is a center candle again, with minimum 2 candles on the left and 2 candles on the right, with lower high values. All right, so it's quite similar. We are just looking about, so to identify a low. No, this is not a candlestick formation, this is for later. To identify a low, I'm looking at the low values, and for me to identify a high, I'm going to look at the H, the values of the high. So a low is a center candle, and let's clone. Now a high is going to be exactly the same, just in the opposite direction. A high is a center candle with minimum 2 candles on the left and minimum 2 candles on the right, with lower high values. All right, those are the rules. You need to learn this. Okay, so if you go on AUD/JPY monthly chart, now let me try to trick you. Is this candle a high? Is this white beautiful candle you have the arrow pointing at, is this a high? Yes, it is. No, it's not. No, it's not, because it doesn't have 2 candles on the right. Oh, but it's a center candle. It doesn't matter. Those are the rules. Okay? If you want to bridge the gap from the comparing the retail way of trading things compared to the professional trader way of doing things, alright, you must learn the skill that you must, number one, learn the rules, and number two, you must obey the rules. Alright? And please don't get me wrong, you know, it's not, I'm not arrogant and not inventing hot water. Does this make sense? If something works, you know, and as I say, if your way is not working, why don't you try mine? It's simple as that. Okay, so you must learn the rules, alright, and then you must obey the rules. Now, if you disagree or something, it's not understandable, you have my email, Skype, send me an email. Oh, boss, I don't understand this, or oh, I don't agree with that, or oh, I've learned from the golden TikTok YouTuber unicorn that although it's something different, you know, it doesn't really matter. Okay, but obeying rules, it's part of the professional trader skill. You're not a trader yet, you're not allowed to tell yourself, oh, I'm a trader. You're not a trader yet. If you, I mean, I'm talking to beginners, right? Okay. It's going to take 1 year just to learn how price action, how this market works. Alright, so now this is not a high, and let's do an example. Alright, let's find an example. You know, alright, great, maybe not this one, you know, this is too easy. Alright, so, okay, easy example for starters, right, not to get too difficult. Is this a high? How do I know? Boss, I don't know. Well, the rule states a high is a center candle with 2 candles on the right and 2 candles on the left with lower high value. So compared to the low, when we looked to the L ladder, now we are going to talk about and look about the H. H stands for high, right? So I have my mouse on the center candle. What is the number of the high? 97.67. 9767. If I scroll the mouse on the right side, See, it's already 9.6, so the high value, it's lower. And if I scroll the mouse on the second candle on the right from the center, it's also 9.5. So the center candle, H, high, it's 9.7. First candle on the right, it's 9.6. Second candle on the right, it's 9.5. So the requirement is there for this to be a high. And now I'm going to move the mouse on the two candles on the left. H, it's 9.2. So the center candle, it's 9.7. The first candle on the left, it's 9.2. It has a lower high value. And the second candle on the left, it's 90.779. So it has a lower, even lower high value. So yes, this is a high, right? I know it's a lot of information. Please rewatch the recording, download it from YouTube, rewatch the recording a few times. Alright? Now, once we learn how to identify, and please train this, okay? How to identify what is a low, what is a high, and these rules applies to all time frames. Alright? So those rules apply to all time frames. Now we are going to do something like this, hopefully. Alright. We are almost there. Now, rule to confirm an uptrend, I must see, or even better, to confirm an uptrend, we must see a minimum of 2 lows and 2 highs. We just learned what is a low, what is a high. To confirm an uptrend, we must see a minimum of 2 lows and 2 highs, where the second high is a higher high and the second low is a higher low. Oh yes, but I don't want to hear yes, but it's a rule. Alright, it's a rule. So to confirm an uptrend, we must see a minimum of 2 lows and 2 highs. So if trading view, so this is a low, right? It's a center candle with 2 candles on the left and 2 candles on the right. And again, those candles come in all shapes and colors, you know, maybe it's going to be a doji in here, whatever might be the case, you know. So if I have a low and now up in here I have a high, which is a center candle with 2 candles on the left and 2 candles on the right with lower high values, and you must learn this, alright? And if I connect low to high, let's make this blue and bigger. Now what is this? Is this an uptrend? I have a low on the chart. We're going to check the chart, then we're going to check the monthly, the weekly and the daily, alright? Just for you to see. But so far, is this an uptrend? What is this one? Somebody might think, oh yes it is. No, it's not. This is the rule. To confirm an uptrend, we must see a minimum of 2 lows and 2 highs. Do we have 2 lows and 2 highs? No, we don't. No, we don't have, right? Now, the next one is going to appear another low, like this, you know, 2 candles on the left, 2 candles on the right, with higher low values. Remember the rules? And if I connect high to low again, you know, what is this one? Is this an uptrend? Is this a confirmed uptrend? So some of you have been around the block for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and you are entering right now, you know, buying a currency pair. This would be a premature entry, alright? Well, why is that? Because the rule states to confirm an uptrend we must see a minimum of 2 lows and 2 highs, where the second high is a higher high and the second low is a higher low. So do we have a second low that is higher? Yes, we do. Do we have a second high that it's higher? No, we don't have, right? So to confirm, what does this mean? 100%. We need another high. What is a high? Is a center candle with 2 candles on the left and 2 candles on the right, with low or high values. Hopefully you've learned how to identify those, you know. And now, you know, if I'm connecting the two, now we have 100% confirmed trend. Alright? Take it like this. This would be, the first low would be, it's a representation of 25% of the uptrend confirmation in this example. The first high would be another 25% confirmation. The second higher low would be another 25% confirmation. And lastly, the next second high, higher high, you know, gives you another 25% confirmation. So 25% plus 25% is 50%. There you go, you know, it's not that difficult, you know. Now 25 plus 25 plus 25, you know, and some of you enter prematurely here with the what we call the counter trendline breaks and such, you know. So you are entering buying markets or currency pairs or whatever, you know, with low probability. Does this make sense? I'm talking to beginner traders, you know, not a trader yet, you're an analyst. But here you're entering with a 75% confirmed uptrend. 25 plus 25 plus 25, right? So for you to be more secure, to be more safe, either though there are no guarantees, for you to confirm an uptrend, you must see a minimum of 2 highs and 2 lows. You know, 25 plus 25 is 50, plus 25% it's 75. Plus 25, you got the 100% confirmed uptrend, right? And again, if it's, I know it's a lot of information, you know, go through this, rewatch the video a few times, alright, and go on the chart and try to confirm uptrends or downtrends, alright? You can also pause the video and take a screenshot, print it out, alright? Now, logically, you know, if this is the rule how to confirm an uptrend, you know, we have another rule, and we are going to clone, and we are going to double click. So how to confirm a downtrend? To confirm a downtrend, we must see a minimum of 2 lows and 2 highs, where the second high is a low, you got it, a lower high, and the second low is a, you got it again, lower low, lower low. You know, people are sending me, I'm new on YouTube, right, but I'm not new to the job and to the profession, you know. Talking about the last 7 years, me being actively coaching and teaching, you know, people are sending emails, oh boss, teach me how to make money. You must learn the rules, number one, you know. You must learn the rules and you must obey the rules, and it's good news, trading is a learnable skill. Nobody is born a trader, you know, it's, you grow into a trader, but it's the repetition of the learning, you know, it's practice, practice, practice. Alright? So to confirm a downtrend, we must see a minimum of 2 lows and 2 highs, where the second high it's a lower high and the second low it's a lower low. So similarly, you know, just if this is a high, and if this is a low, and if this is a high, and if this is a low, not to waste time drawing the rectangles. If you connect high to low, low to high, high to low, the same logic, you know, you have a confirmed downtrend. Alright? Now, that being said, lesson number 1 yesterday, we've learned about the monthly bands. Alright? Now, analyst, you are the analyst, I'm the trader, you know, and I'm going to ask you, alright, are we, so being specific, talking about AUD JPY monthly chart, I'm asking you, alright, it's now the time for us to short the market, to sell AUD JPY on the monthly chart. What is the answer? No, no, it's not the time, right? So the long-term view, it's down, yes it is, but it's not the time. Timing, it's an important part of you, the retail trader, understanding when it comes to strategy forming and trading. More about this in the advanced institutional trader course. Alright, you're going to learn here too a few timing tools. Alright, most of the retail traders enter in the right direction, but you enter at the wrong time, bad timing. This is where the market stops you out on your stop loss and goes your way. And you might be thinking, you know, oh, I knew the market was going up, or I knew the market was going down. It's quite common, it's not uncommon at all. You know? You can analyze the charts, you know, and determine the right direction. Yes, you do, it's not that difficult, but you must learn timing, you know. You are entering at the wrong time. And of course, you know, it's a no-brainer. The better the timing, the higher the probability of your trade. You're not a trader yet, never forget it. You know, the better the timing, the higher the probability of your trade being a successful trade. Does this make sense? So if I'm going to connect, you know, with the rules, low to high, high to low, 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 low to... So this is a high, but the trend is a sequence of highs and lows. We're going to talk more about this tomorrow. So if there is no, this is a high, but the next one, if there is no low, I must go to the next high. So this is the high. Do I have a low? No, I don't. So I need to go to this high. Okay? Boss, can you repeat please? Because a trend is a sequence of highs and lows when you chart trends. After the high, you must find the low. And after the low, you must find the high. This is how you correctly connect highs and lows. And as you can see, everybody, you know, no, it's not. Are we ready to short the market, go down? No, why not? Because we are in an uptrend. Why not, right? Now, what if I go on the weekly chart? Weekly chart, you know, I'm going to delete this one. So starting from the monthly bands, based on what you've learned today, do you have 2 lows and 2 highs, where the second low it's a lower low and the second high it's a lower high? Do we have it on the chart, on AUD/JPY weekly chart, for us to maybe start shorting the market and, you know, telling our traders to, okay, we are getting ready to short the market, you know. No, we don't, right? We have, if I connect low to high, and remember again, you know, let's say that I start from here, you know, it's low to high. A trend is a sequence of highs and lows. So high to low, I found the low, the next one must be a high. High, I found the high, low, not a high, based on the rules, that's the high. So we are still in an uptrend, we have a confirmed uptrend. And lastly for today, what if I go on the daily chart? AUDJPY, today, as an example, daily chart, you know. So I have, right, we identified rectangle, we identified the high, alright, just graphically, and we identified the low, right? And let's say that the market is going to make a lower high, just an example, something like this. So you can connect high to low, you can connect high to low, low to high, alright? Alright, now is this enough for me to short the market, or telling my trader to, oh, let's short the market, you know, I have a confirmed downtrend? Exactly, no, why not? Because we are missing another low. We're missing another low to connect and to obey the rules. Alright, remember, I'm here to bridge you the gap between the retail way of thinking and doing and understanding. Okay? If you've been around the block 5 years, 6 years plus, and you're not making it, send me an email, please. We need to talk. I'm going to, hopefully I can put you into the institutional course. You must learn how, with the institutional traders, you know, the professional traders, we are groomed differently than retail traders. The knowledge how this business is done, it's completely different. It's good news because it's not your fault if you're not making it, you know. Boss, I'm not consistent for the last 5 years, I'm not consistent for the last 7 years. Pat yourself on the back, it's not your fault. You know, you have no, I'm sorry to tell you, you have no YouTube, TikTok, Instagram or whatever social media video to watch. This knowledge is not out there. How institutions make money, the process, the mindset, the formula. You have no video to watch. Alright, sorry to tell you, that's the truth. And believe me, you know, the understanding on how this business is done, it's completely different from, it's, as I said always to the students on Dukascopy Academy, right, the investment bank, you know, this business is not what you think it is, believe me. You know, this business, you're going to see, when you come to the advanced course, you're going to see, you know, this business has nothing to do with what I thought. This business, how to make money consistently, year after year, it's not what you think. Alright, but the basics are the same, the Forex course 101, you know, the trend lines and stuff. Okay? Watch this video a few times. Homework if you want, you know, it's up to you. It's practice to try to identify highs and lows and try to connect highs and lows. You know, try to find, you're going to train spatially to understand the market, price action, you know, how it moves. Alright? And what you're going to see next time, we're going to learn that not all highs and lows are relevant to the trend. Alright everybody, thank you for today. This is Mike signing off. See you back tomorrow with another lesson. Until tomorrow, stay strong and study the charts like a boss. Never forget you're the boss of your account. Alright, see you tomorrow. This is the boss signing off.